And we are back. I think we were going into a long rest, right? I think where we left off, Mordain. Yeah,
No.
okay. Mordain
We
had
were done,
released
but I didn't
chaos
get one.
Oh, that's right. We just finished a long rest.
I got blasted and knocked down to 1 hit point.
That's right. That's right. Oh my god, that was pretty dark. Pretty dark. So, where we last left off. The session opened in chaos as 3 sand giants assaulted the tower while Slick frantically repaired the Githyanki power canister. The combat was brutal. Mordain slowed the giants with grease, but eventually triggered a wild magic surge that blinded him and knocked him unconscious. Kunlun was crushed by a massive slam attack, taking 36 damage and falling unconscious. Sephora used suggestion and minor illusion to trick one giant into chasing a fake crystal and in turn buying some time. Finally, Slick Jump started the engine with Thunder Wave, allowing Qualish to teleport the tower to the Black Core Mountains right below the Fire Giant Fortress. Once safe, the mood turned a little bit dark. Disillusioned by Qualish's senility and his attempt to paralyze him, Slick executed the unconscious artificer, decapitating him and smearing his blood on the walls in a feral goblin frenzy. During the long rest, Kunlun investigated a mirror that was tapping incessantly. After a disturbing conversation written in blood, he boarded it up in a crate, labeled it Sephora's soul. Meanwhile, Sephora found a warded cabinet containing an entity named Gil, who claimed to be chaos and anarchy. Attempting to open it, she triggered a glyph of warding that reduced her to 1 hit point, leaving her unconscious until morning. Where we last left off the next morning, Mordain investigated the cabinet. The entity inside tempted him with visions of the deep ocean, necromancy, and ancient power. Succumbing to the entity's influence, Mordain dispelled the magical wards and unlocked the doors. An invisible force rushed out of the empty cabinet, laughing maniacally as it escaped out the window, declaring itself a freed patron of chaos. And that is where we last left off. It is morning. I believe it is day 2 since you guys have come to the Gilgaram dunes on the island. You are currently now inside Qualish's Tower at the foot of the Black Core Mountains. Somewhere up in that mountain range, you've already seen the entrance of the Fire Giant Fortress. Somewhere in that Fire Giant Fortress, Qualish had stated that a particular Fire Giant Lord had taken possession of the headpiece that is supposed to be on the front of the ship. And once again, trying to track down yet another missing item of the ship to hopefully wants to try to complete the powers that are available to the ship. It's early morning. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to bed. Matter of fact, I'm in Qualish's bed and I'm jacked up. So
while Sephora is in the midst of her rest, after you guys had found her in the morning, I believe the only thing not opened yet was the iron box, correct? Because that was still trapped. The one at the foot of Qualish's bed. Because I know Kunlun has sealed up the mirror inside of a crate to take it back to the ship, the Red Tide. The cabinet, well, actually, Mordain, after you open the cabinet, give me a wisdom save. I want to see if you actually remember what you just did.
That is a 6.
A 6? You are standing, like, Sephora's asleep. You can hear Kunlun hauling the mirror crate down to the lower part of the tower. I would imagine Slick is still with you. And Bungo is with you guys as well. But I think the only other person who's not there, he is out by the canister, is God, what is his name? Where are my notes? What's the the blacksmith's name that you guys saved from
Skrilo.
Skrilo. Yeah, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Skrilo is still investigating on trying to figure out how the tower works. Mordane, the cabinet's open. You're not sure why you opened it, but it felt like the right thing to do. You remember something happening, but you don't remember the specific details. I would say that Slick, Bungo, and before Sephora drifted off to sleep, they would have heard the laugh and seen something flee out the window, but they would not have had knowledge of your conversation with the creature that you let out. So it's kind of like one of those waking dreams kind of thing. Like you're pretty sure something happened, but you're not entirely sure what happened.
There we go. Okay.
But now that the cabinet's open, Mordane, there is a small silver box that is maybe about 16 inches long by 4 inches deep, sitting in the base of the cabinet.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check to make sure like it's not in like enchanted or like there's a protected.
Give me an Arcana check for that one then.
That is a 1 to get me to 5.
Yeah, it looks like a plain, ordinary, harmless silver box, as best as you can tell.
Great, I'll crack it open.
Okay, pick it up. You crack it open. There's a wand inside. The wand appears to be made of some kind of like wood or something that you've never seen before. But what really makes it interesting is that the tip of the wand, it kind of fused to the tip of the wand is a finger, but it's like a skeletal finger.
Marvelous. Do I have an identify thing? I can ritually identify, so I'm going to spend some time figuring out what this is.
Love it. Slick, what are you up to today? Are you still traumatized, or do you feel like you're recovering from that trauma?
Yeah, he's kind of tired. He's recovering from. I think he blacked out, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. He woke up and he was like, "Oh, last night was. I slept like a baby. I don't remember." What's with all the red everywhere?
With all the red everywhere.
Somebody went painting last night? Oh, interesting. But I think he'll join Skrilo down. He'll join Skrilo. And
Trying to figure out how to work the tower.
yeah.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check as you join Skrilo.
19 plus 6, 25.
Yeah. You and Skrilo are kind of examining. There's really the main canister crystal that seems to be, the point of it seems to be you pour magic into it and then that activates the crystal. How Qualish used that magic to then move the tower, neither you or Skrilla are quite sure how that's done. Whether it's inherent magic that he had infused with the tower and the crystal. But the crystal now stands empty. There's a little bit of tiny residual power inside the crystal canister, but there's no real way of knowing if you were to put magic back into it, how to operate the tower. While you know the canister is the power source, give me investigation, Slick, as you start looking around the area that the canister resides to see if you can figure out more detail.
Damn. 18 plus 6.
Damn, you're on fire.
I know. Till it matters, and then it'll be getting 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you notice at the base of the crystal you can see these copper and brass and silver and gold connectors at the base of the canister that seem to run into the stone floor of the level of the tower that you're on. You and Skrilo then head downstairs to the next level. This particular level right below the canister is kind of rubble strewn with like a lot of rubble and rocks, and like it maybe suffered some kind of damage. You get the feeling that maybe buried in this room somewhere is a hint or a clue as how to operate this tower.
I'll put my armor on and start rummaging through it.
Give me a strength check as you do that.
What I tell you, when it matters, that's a nat 1.
Yeah, you begin to move some of the rubble and the heavy bricks and rocks that have kind of fallen into this floor. They're too heavy, too big, struggling to move them. Skrilo comes over. You watch as he, on his belt, he pulls out a small bit of mud, puts it between his palms, and he squeezes it between his palms. And you watch as the earth-related material begins to mold, and he creates this like 5-foot diameter of space in front of the two of you. And that's when you see underneath all that rubble, you can see the remains of a wizard's laboratory that was buried underneath all that rubble. Most of the equipment looks to be intact. There are spell books, there's books, there's other things. You watch as Skrilo kind of steps through that space and into the wizard's lab, kind of whistling as he looks around. There are so many things here. I'll take a look at the workstation. You look at the books. Let's see if there's anything that gives us insight into how Qualish ran this place.
Absolutely.
Give me investigation as you start examining the books.
16 plus 6.
16, 22. They are artificer volumes of artificer magic books and spell books and how to study artificer magic. What does it mean? There's a lot of books on dudamancy as well. Clearly, Qualish was into the idea of understanding graviturgy and spells that allow you to affect both time and space and control force. All of his other spells seem to focus around like teleportation, divination, evocation, and enchantments. Eventually you find one book that seems to talk about teleportation magic and the tower. It would seem that Qualish should figure out a way to use his own understanding of teleportation magic to then allow the tower to work. And this is when you make the unfortunate discovery, Slick, that you have to be kind of like a certain well-trained wizard or artificer who has the ability to control teleportation magic and understand teleportation magic in order to actually control the tower. It would seem that the tower's use and Qualish were tied together. Mordain, you identify the wand as a wand of fear. Should be in the D&D Beyond inventory.
Okay.
Currently holds 7 charges.
You said wand of fear, right?
Yep, wand of fear. Holds 7 charges to cast command for 1 charge. Or you can cast fear for 3 charges, both with a save DC of 15. The fear spell creates a 60-foot cone which can turn the tide of battle by forcing enemies to flee.
Okay. So with those using a charge for the 4-point action system, is that the same as casting a spell, or is
Yeah,
that?
it's an action. No, it's just a simple for magical items.
Yep.
Unless it's a relic or a very powerful magical item, to use any kind of simple magic item is only 1 AP, 1 action point.
Okay.
Which is why when you find items that can cast spells for you, they become more valuable, because then you have more APs and you're not plus they do not because when they're created and their magic is infused, they do not require wild magic checks. They don't, or casting rolls when you use magic items that are charged. The only time you ever use casting rolls is when you personally cast a spell.
All right.
Other than that, Sephora is taking a long rest. Kunlin is downstairs somewhere. You can hear Slick and Skrilo down below as well. The only thing left is that iron box in the room.
Did I open the box?
No, the silver box you found in the cabinet. There's the medium-sized iron box at the foot of Kolish's bed that hadn't been investigated yet. You guys discovered that it was warded, but no one's attempted to open it yet.
You cut off for a second, I think.
The box at the foot of the bed, you had discovered it's warded, but no one's attempted to open it yet.
I'm gonna attempt to open it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check, if you would, please.
Yeah, totally. This guy's gonna be amazing at it. Okay, that is a 16.
It's actually not bad. Give me a deck save once you open it.
11.
11. You will take 19 points of lightning damage, but you do manage to open up the box. The lightning effect kind of courses out from the box over your hand and arm. Your hair is kind of up on end now from the charge of the lightning. Inside are a mixed spill of coins, of silver, gold, and copper coins. You can see a small leather bag that seems to have something inside of it. There's 2 small jewelry boxes inside as well. There also appears to be a very thin blade that looks like a dagger that's inside the box as well.
Okay, I'm going to take the dagger and I'm going to take the gold and copper and everything. I want to look at what the dagger is first, and then I'm going to start divvying things up.
Okay. They'll take some time to do. So as you count out all the coin, there are 482 copper pieces.
Okay. You said, 482 copper.
Yep. 247 silver.
47 silver.
And 89 gold.
89 gold. Okay. I'll split that out for the 5. Or 4.
Slick. Anything else you want to do in Qualish's lab? And there are certain obvious things in Qualish's lab, like lots of tinkering tools, materials used in tinkering. If you wanted to, you could gather up like 10 uses of materials to do your own tinkering with if you need to. Everything that you would need at your level as an artificer, you see plenty of material here that you could grab if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I also want to go back up to take the last bit of the crystal, because I'm going to use that to power the put into the sundial that I'm making.
Nice. So you want to maybe take off some of the crystal from the canister and see if you can harvest the crystal? I mean, it's not like you have the ability to use the tower, so...
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Power's above my pay grade, so I'll just take the power source.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check as you begin to try to figure out how to disassemble it.
11 plus 6 is 17.
Yeah. So you pull out your tinkering tools and you find weak edges and weak parts of the canister. You manage to break through the glass barrier of the canister, and as you get inside, that's when you realize the actual stone itself that would absorb power and then cast like a bright sense of that power is actually quite small, not much bigger than a golf ball. So you reach inside and you now have a power stone in your possession, currently not infused with any magic.
Okay. It's like I'm in handy somehow. Oops. Not used. I guess I'll probably, after doing that, walk up to where Mordain is.
Yeah, Bungo and Mordain are in Qualish's main room. Mordain has now opened up the medium-sized footlocker at the foot of Qualish's bed, and him and Bungo are sorting the coins in the piles that were found inside of it. Two are a small leather sack, and two jewelry boxes were found, including what looks to be a very well-crafted dagger.
Which I'm spending to identify.
What was that?
I'm ritually identifying what that is.
We'll say the amount of time that goes by, you actually identify the dagger as where'd you go? It's called a dagger of first light.
It is not in D&D Beyond.
It should be.
Dagger of what?
Dagger of first light.
Dagger of the light?
What does it say that the effect is?
Any creature that takes damage must make a Constitution save or suffer 2d12 Constitution damage.
Hold on. Dagger of first light. I wonder if it's in the homebrew column, and therefore that's why I did that. So dagger of first light, I guess I'll have to add it. It's supposed to be in there. That's weird. Dagger of first light. The dagger is excellent for rogues or spellcasters. You have advantage on initiative rolls while holding it. If you are first in the initiative order, your speed increases by 15 feet for the first round. You can then use an action to make it shed light and deal radiant damage instead of piercing.
Deal radiant all the damage is instead radiant instead of piercing.
You can choose. You can either choose piercing or spend an action point and change it to radiant damage.
Okay. Do I have to do that every single time, or do I just it's like a switch? Like I switch it back and forth.
You make the choice. It's your control. So if you're fighting a creature that's vulnerable to radiant, instead of doing piercing damage, you could do radiant damage instead.
Okay. Oh, but every single time I'd have to use that action.
Correct.
Okay, I thought it was like switch one. Okay, now all damage will be radiant for foremost. Every time I stab, I'd have to.
You impose what type of damage you want to cause. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That in the wrong spot. Thought it was in our channel.
I don't know.
Just
where
in
you're-
case. Yeah, I'm putting in the Red Tide channel right now. For whatever reason, I put it in the wrong channel. There we go. So there's the small leather bag and the two jewelry boxes.
Yes.
In the small leather bag are 2 greater potions of healing. And in the 2 jewelry boxes, they each contain a gold and diamond bracelet, each worth 500 gold. Not magical. And we'll say that consumes a good portion of the morning and midday to do all that work. Therefore, Sephora, if you'd like, you can conclude a long rest if you'd like.
Okay.
Now she's awake. She takes her interposing herself very seriously.
That's right. Hey, Jason?
Yeah.
I cannot find the information on my cutlass.
What's it called?
What's the name of that pirate? It was his cursed cutlass. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull up the notes and then I'll drop it.
I looked through my note. I cannot find it. And I was like, I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah. What are the details of Black Main's
Maybe
cutlass?
double check. Maybe it's in where's the forest file?
It's in Notebook 12.
Yeah, right. Oh, here. Okay, let's see if it's in. Just a chance it could be in here. I doubt it.
The Black Main's Revenge is the name of the cutlass. It's a +1 to attack and +1 for damage rolls. It also, upon striking a target, the wielder immediately regains 1d4 hit points in addition to the damage dealt. So whenever you strike with the cutlass, the damage that you do and you roll a d4 determines hit points that you get back.
What's it called? Black Main's Revenge?
Yes. I will eventually add it to D&D Beyond for you.
And it's a D8? It does a D8 damage?
It does whatever Scimitar does. Yeah.
Oh, D6. 1d6. Okay. It's got the light property?
Correct.
Awesome. All right. And then I just get, okay, I got to start using that. Okay, cool deal. Thank you.
No worries. It's now late day of day 2. Slick has harvested the Power Stone. Qualish's bedroom is mostly empty. Kunlun has left to take the mirror back to the ship, leaving the 4 of you, and I'll say Skrilo goes with him as well, back to the ship. It is now just the 4 of you at Qualish's tower. There's maybe a few hours of daylight left, and then of course the Black Core Mountains all kind of out in front of you.
Well, I see that I'll go find Mordain.
They're in Qualish's bedroom with you.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. All 4 of you are back together again.
Okay. Do I see where it says my soul's in a box or something?
No, Kunlun already took that crate away. He's taking it back to the ship.
Oh, okay.
They'll be gone for a while.
Oh,
Well, because we traveled almost a day just to get to the desert, to get to the tower, and then the tower went farther inland towards the mountains. So they'll be gone for a while.
Yeah, it'll probably from your current position, it's about a 2 to 3 day trek through the dunes to the beach location where you guys landed initially to head into the dunes. So you're a lot further inland now.
All right.
Hi, Captain. We're at the mountain range. What do you want to do?
Oh, slick.
Oh,
Just look at
Sephora.
me. Never really noticed you before
Oh no.
until last night.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want to do? It's a new day.
Well, I guess we go get the ship's, the piece of the ship we need from the fire giant. So I suppose we're going to fight a fire giant.
I mean, do we really have to? I mean, the giants are so much bigger than me.
I guess we don't have to, but it'll help the ship out. Which in turn will help us out.
If you say so.
So it's just us, huh? Okay. I knew
Yeah,
those two.
Skrino
I
went
knew
with,
those other two couldn't be trusted. Where's the cleric?
Skrino went with Colin because, Colin can't really handle himself in a fight. So Skrino went to go make sure he doesn't die.
I rescued that idiot so that he could help us, not go back to the ship and twiddle his fins.
I mean, I couldn't stop him. I was too busy
Fine.
tinkering.
Get your things. Let's go. I suppose we don't even have any healing potions.
Actually, just found 2.
You just found some.
Oh, you did. All right. What happened after I got knocked out? Mordain.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Yes.
What happened after I got knocked out?
We took care of you.
Did that
No one
thing
was
get out?
hurt. What thing?
Gil, harbinger of chaos.
I don't think so.
There was
I
a
mean,
voice. I heard a
Stupidest
voice.
name I've ever heard, but okay. That's what you want to call yourself. Gil. Sounds like someone that would do my taxes.
What's
Who
taxes?
doesn't pay taxes?
We don't
So
pay
Sephora
taxes.
would never pay taxes.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'd probably be in debtor's prison. Running it. So not. So
Oh
is
no,
that things-
I opened the cabinet. There was nothing in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I heard a
Um,
voice. I heard a voice.
Are you trying to deceive me?
No.
Do I need to make a roll?
He really
for
doesn't
things?
know.
I think that's
He really-
bullshit.
All I know, all Mordain remembers is he's in front
I'm
of the
smelling
cabinet.
bullshit. Where's my dice?
Oh, that's Colin's trail that he left
yeah,
behind.
right. He has the strength of a bull now.
If you want to check, you're welcome to, but
It's like it's unnecessary.
So what do I need? Oh, he has to roll deception, right?
Well, no, he actually doesn't remember.
Can we roll insight to see if there's anything different about?
You could always make insight rolls to see
Mordain?
if you know anything different about
I'm
Mordain.
gonna roll insight I'm gonna do just like a one look up and down on him just to, because I wasn't there. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's just kind of like a passive. Like I only got 11. I'm just seeing if there's something. I'm not like. I'm not looking too deep into it. I'm just giving him the one over glance of like, does he look different? Is he acting different? No.
Give me an insight check.
It was 11.
11? He seems the same old Mordain.
Well, guess it was just a cupboard. Let's Let's keep looking around. I really don't want to go against the fire giants. Fire giants are
All
always
right.
mean to goblins.
Well, I'm going to go look at real quick. I'm going to go look at that cabinet again.
Give me an investigation check as you re-examine the cabinet.
So, 14.
14. As you examine the cabinet, you knock around the interior panels, the back panel. The very back panel of the cabinet seems the side panels are a hollow thumping sound from when you wrap your knuckles on them.
Mhm.
The back panel has a denser thud sound. Like maybe there's a hidden compartment in there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna look for a hidden compartment.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check as you examine the back panel.
Let's see. Jeez, man, could have done better. 13. I got a fucking
13.
+7. Come on, dice.
Come
What's
on,
wrong with you?
dice. What's wrong with you, dice?
I love you.
The
Come on,
dice
dude.
gave up on you. They don't think you're worth it.
Wait, what
Uh,
he's doing a spit dice. Oh, a 20. Oh shit, I just rolled a 19. It works.
Yeah,
Okay.
you examine the back panel, you check the edges of it, like there should be something there. There's like a in fact, you're pretty skilled at this stuff, so I'll say you managed to find the edge of the panel, but it doesn't come off as cleanly as you'd like, so you kind of have to damage the panel to peel it back and peel it off.
That's all right.
There is there's a map that was hidden behind this panel, but unfortunately when you damage the panel, you damage the map as well. So you have like two parts of a torn map.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put them together and see what it's showing me.
Give me a survival check as you examine the map.
Survival. Jesus.
Yeah, buddy.
A 9.
A 9. You put it back together. The landmass doesn't really appear familiar to you. It's definitely of an island. As you read the notes, it's referred to as the Northern Isle, and you kind of piece it together. And I'm going to drop it for you in the... Give me a sec here. Copy. It is in the Discord for you now.
Okay. Sorry, just making notes.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. I mean,
It's-
clearly Qualish had it hidden here for some reason. You do not recognize the island, the names. You're not sure where it's located. But for whatever reason, Qualish had it hidden away.
So it's in the chat? No, it's not in the chat.
It's in Discord.
Now, how do I get to Discord from here?
You click Discord.
Never mind. I'll just look at it on my other pad. All right. Well, I'll start working on this while these guys are getting ready.
Okay.
Go to the tower and see if there's anything that can help us in our quest. I don't think we've really looked at this place as well as we should. I just found a freaking map.
I got a couple of power sources and some tinkering supplies. That's really all I was able to find. And for some odd reason, there's this whole floor that's just painted in red. It's an odd decor choice, if you ask me.
I believe you. Shit, where in the hell? All right, so no, I don't want to do that. That?
Anybody who's
Slide
interested can go ahead and give me one final investigation
Oh,
check
there we
to
go.
see if you find anything of interest in the tower.
15
15
an
plus
18.
6.
So 21 for Slick and an 18 for you, Mordain.
Correct.
Okay. Slick, on the floor above Qualish's room in the storage chamber that leads out onto the veranda, there's one particular box that you find that's interesting. It's like the size of a shoebox. You pull it out of the mixed items that are in the storage facility, and it is a small shoebox of firecrackers. But with your artificer knowledge, these have been altered, or you could tell that Qualish has put some kind of magical effect on them, but you're not sure what that magical effect is.
Can I identify them? Spend some time to identify them.
Sure. Do you have identify?
I thought I did. No, I don't.
I know Mordain has it as a ritual if you want to take it to him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Mordain, you wander back down to some of the lower floors. You take a peek in Qualish's laboratory, and then you kind of wander back down into the main floor. It's in the main floor that you kind of remember, things got a little chaotic earlier. Well, it appears that one of the sand giant's satchels that he was carrying fell off of his person when he had slid down the side of the tower, and lying at the base, inside the base of the tower, is this giant leather satchel made from crocodile skin that's been stitched together. You kind of stand there looking at it, and you kind of peek inside this giant leather bag. It's mostly filled with strange kind of tribal items and other things that maybe were collected from other people that had maybe visited this part of the area and had unfortunately run into this sand giant and had met their fate running into the sand giant. Inside that giant leather bag, you find a really, really nice longsword that you pull out of the leather bag. It is very well crafted. It's clearly magical. You can tell by looking at its make, its surface. It's definitely got magical properties. And as you're kind of standing there looking at it, you hear Slick arrive just behind you coming down the stairs. And he's carrying this little shoebox holding these fireworks and firecrackers and bottle rockets that are all tucked inside of this shoebox.
Okay. I pull out Excalibur.
Mordain, where are you?
Slick!
Mordain,
What? Where are you?
where are you?
You guys are 2 feet apart.
Marco!
Hello.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
there you are. Oh, hi.
Jinx,
I
I said
can-
you owe me a head.
I owe you a head.
Like a head. Carry a head.
Did I give you the head?
You owe me a soda. I'm saying Jinx, you owe me... I don't... Okay, moving on.
Oh, you owe me a... Oh, got it. A head. Got it. Okay.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Took me a second.
What's it called?
My age was showing.
Nobody doesn't know.
My age was showing.
Hey, I found these firecrackers, but what's his face? Qualish tinkered with them and did something to them, and I can't figure it out. Which you'll never hear me say that again, and don't tell anybody I ever said that. But can you identify these for me? Tell me what they do.
Oh yes. For you sleep.
Nice longsword.
Take it.
So you begin to ritually cast on the longsword as well as the box of fireworks.
Even that longsword, it looks like you might be overcompensating for something.
Fucker.
Bad joke, sorry.
All right. I just copied the map onto my notes.
Gotcha. Did you also want to make a quick investigation of the towers before?
We haven't even left the tower yet, dude. We're still doing shit.
Weren't we on that
I
island?
know.
Hey, weren't we on that island?
Which island?
Bright Beach, Twilight Forest.
No.
That sounds familiar.
No, that was Green Beach.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's clearly an island that's part of other chains of islands, but no, you haven't been on this one yet.
Okay. Okay.
Did you want to make a final search of the tower as well, Zephora?
Sure.
Yeah, give me investigation. Currently, Mordain is ritually casting Identify on the box of fireworks and the longsword.
I fall on my dagger and end it all. God, I suck. I got a 9.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I
don't
mean,
see anything. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Fuck it.
kind of like, yeah, you're wandering around looking. That longsword, Mordain, is a flame tongue longsword. That is in the D&D Beyond archive. You should be able to pull that one up. While holding this magic weapon, you can take an action, since we don't use bonus action. You can take an action and use a command word to cause flame to engulf. In this case, it's a free action. So while holding this magic weapon, you can take a free action and use command word to cause flames to engulf the damage dealing part of the weapon. These flames shed bright light of up to 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. While the weapon is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Great. We're going to put it against a fire giant. Can it be an ice sword? Okay.
The only thing icy here is you, Zephora.
So yes, this is a flame tongue longsword.
Cool.
It also has the zap property as well.
I can't use this. I am a warlock. I probably can't even use it.
You can use a sword, can't you? A warlock can use a sword.
Flame on.
Great sword?
No,
It's a
a
great
long
sword?
sword.
Oh,
No, it's a
long
long
sword.
sword.
I grabbed the wrong one.
Long.
That's why I made that joke about overcompensation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The box of fireworks are a box of pyrotechnic fireworks. You can use them to create diversions. Whenever you use them, you gain advantage on stealth checks as well as perception checks. And there are 10 uses of fireworks in the box.
And they do, what did you say? Advantage?
Advantage on stealth or advantage on perception.
Okay.
Oh, these will come in handy. Thanks, Zephora. I mean, sorry. Thanks, Mordain.
You're giving. Why are you using Zephora's name and not mine?
I mean, you guys are kind of a shipped thing about right now, so it's kind of I haven't just figured out what the name is, so it's like Morphora,
Like Morphe.
Zordane.
Slick.
Yes,
Stop.
Captain.
Just stop.
Mordane's looking at the two of them like, what's going on here?
Oh, you know, there's a story about a tentacle and places it shouldn't be going and all that kind of stuff. But that's okay.
So Thor's putting a tentacle where it shouldn't go? What? No!
Is there really a place where a tentacle shouldn't go?
Hey!
Oh,
I swear you guys feed the fire. You just
let me
gotta
ponder
put
that
more.
one.
You just gotta feed that fire, don't you?
All right. So we head out.
Where are you guys heading to?
We're heading to the Fire Giant's pad to,
No!
go hang out with him. And give him his sword back.
I'm shaking the entire time we're walking there.
We'll trade you the sword for the ship's head. What's it called?
I am going to give the longsword to someone else if they want it, because I have that wand and the dagger.
I mean, swords aren't good for me, unfortunately.
I should know this.
Well, you could always dismantle it and use it for parts.
Jesus. Don't give me any ideas.
That sounds like an artificer's dream.
Right?
I mean, if I can do that, then I'll take it. If you're sure you don't want it.
I'll take it for your portion of the gold.
Okay. Wait, we got gold?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, you would have gotten this gold, but thank you. Give him the sword.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain, but give me the components. I melt that down.
Yeah, you guys are looking to try to find the figurehead that sits on
the figurehead.
that sits on the bow of the ship.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Have you guys figured out what the figurehead does yet? I thought you had figured. No, you haven't figured that out yet.
It allows us to communicate with the crew, right?
No, that's the bell.
Gosh dang it.
We keep telling you, it's
Stupid
the bell.
Yeah, tolling the bell is what allows you to manifest the ghostly crew.
Yeah, let us. What does it do? Since we might not want to just get it because it.
Well, I'm
does
trying to
something
remember
stupid.
if you guys had figured it out yet. Let me look at the notes.
We
really
did,
quick.
but I just can't remember what it is.
I think you did through your research. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
It wasn't a stealthy thing, was it?
Hold on, it's pulling up the note for me right now. I have forgotten how to type. The figurehead you had learned was carved by the bishop during his youth while he was enslaved. It became magically charged with the bishop when he killed a guard with the wood plane, and the figurehead absorbed the blood. Currently, the figurehead is missing. It was stolen by the fire giant Lord Hrothgar and is located within the Blackcore Mountains. You had begun to learn that it had something to do with the ability to store a spell or possibly the restoration of power. You haven't really learned what it actually does yet. Because, you know, the flag allows you to teleport, the bell allows you to control the crew, and you're not... You've learned that the figurehead has something to do with restoration of power or possibly the ability to store restoration spells into the figurehead. Definitely tied into the way that the bishop used the tools to kill his guard, and then the blood from the guard made its way into the figurehead and was imbued with restorative powers. That's what you were able to learn from it.
You had me at absorb blood. Let's go. Okay.
Everybody give me survival checks, if you would, please.
Come on, dice. Gosh, dang it.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 10.
Dirty 10.
10 the hard way.
16.
16.
Gosh, dang it.
The trail is reasonably easy to see at this point. You can kind of see how it crisscrosses laterally and vertically from time to time. The rock is pretty barren, with the occasional signs of like fissures and other like smoky areas that might contain lava and fonts of lava, but no active volcanoes, just like the occasional area that looks to be active with flame and smoke. Up on the tallest of the dormant volcano, you can see the large fortress-like entrance kind of out on the edifice of the mountain, and the trails seem pretty clear. Because the rockscape is very barren and blasted. There's not a lot of cover here at all. Not much natural environment here. Just a lot of blackened rock and blasted basalt rock and the occasional kind of vent of lava and smoke. The smoke gives you a little bit of kind of haze in the air, so it drifts through and reveals part of the trail, and then it drifts. But for the most part, Mordane and Slick, you can do a pretty good job of leading the way for the most part. For the next 3 hours, scaling up towards the fortress, everybody give me perception checks as you make your way up the mountainside.
Yikes. 9.
Nine.
Perception time?
Yeah, perception checks.
That is an 18.
9,
Jesus.
18. I will roll for Bungo.
I got 12.
12. Okay.
Is Bungo with us?
Yeah, the four of you are together.
Okay, he's out front with bells on, jangling. And
He's out
making a
front
bunch of
with
noise.
bells. You put like bacon on his waist.
Yeah, and we have him like on a rope so we can tug at him if he gets grabbed. Just kidding. Okay. See what happens when you don't show up to the games?
Yeah, you get turned into the. You get put out in front as you
Right.
walk up a dangerous mountainside. It is. It's the smoke and the haze from the vents that makes it a pretty difficult trek up the side of the mountain. I need all four of you, and I'll roll for Bungo, but I need all four of you to make deck saves, if you would, please.
Jeez, here it goes.
That's a
Here
3.
goes my demise.
It's a natural 1 for Bungo.
Jesus.
That's a
1,
4.
3, a 4. What'd you get, Sephora?
Let me count it. I got a 12.
I mean, 1, 3, 4, 12. I mean, it's
Cannot roll.
it's a
tonight.
really rough trip up the side of the mountain. I mean, to the point where you begin to feel some minor earth tremors, which cause all four of you to lose your footing. The trail, like underneath your feet, kind of rocks out from underneath you, and
Yeah.
the four of you slide down about 50 feet back down to the lower trail. All four of you take 8 points of falling damage, and you have to retrace your steps back up yet again. It's now beginning to get a little bit more humid. The smoke is getting a little bit more intense. Finally, you get high enough up the mountain, a little tired, a little beat up from the journey. You're about maybe 2 miles below, or about a mile below the area of where you can see the front of the fortress. What would you guys like to do next?
turn around and go back.
I'm gonna take one of the healing potions.
Buy some new dice.
I don't look great.
Oh my god.
How much is one of the?
I have
greater
not
potions?
rolled like
How much do I
over a
roll?
10.
What?
What is going on?
I
I'll go
didn't
ahead.
hear anything
You
more
know,
than
I don't know why I want to do this because I'm rolling really freaking bad. But I'll sneak over there to see if we can find an entrance. Maybe like not the front door, but maybe like, I don't know, a little window or air vent or hole or crack or
Something.
something besides walking in the front door and ringing the doorbell.
Yeah, give me a stealth check as you head in that direction.
Come on, dice. Mother effer!
Get off my dice.
11.
11.
And I have a +7.
That
Do the
means you
math.
rolled a 4.
You know what? It's the guys that didn't show up that jinxed us. Just let you know. This
Come on,
wouldn't be
Bungo.
happening if we had 2 more players.
As you guys, as Bungo, Mordain, and Slick watch as Sephora is using the cover of the smoke and the upper part of the trails and the kind of like crags and stuff to make her way up towards the underside of the fortress. Sephora, give me a perception check.
Perception. I don't even want to look at the dice. Let's see my perceptions. Fucking A. I rolled another 4. So I got an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I mean, you spend about 10-15 minutes scouring the lower parts of the ridge, and you're struggling to find a way in. You could see a rather large access path that goes directly up to the front of the fortress. However, I will say one thing that you notice about your search, this place kind of feels either abandoned or maybe that this fortress is not directly related to the information that you got from Qualish, but maybe there's something beyond it, like into the mountain itself, that would make a little bit more sense. You just get the vibe that this place is kind of like abandoned.
Okay. First of all, role-playing wise, I've got a nasty lump on my head from getting smashed into the wall from that blast. So I think I have.
Yeah,
a
but
concussion.
you've rusted since then, so you know you're good.
What?
Take
So
a
you
long
can get a
rest.
car
You're
accident.
fine.
sleep
That's
for
how
8 hours,
D&D
and
works.
then
You
be
take a
like,
long
"I'm
rest,
right,
and
I'm
everything
fine."
just heals itself.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a short rest. Things hurt.
Why didn't the good players show up tonight? Anyway,
Oh,
you guys are burning
man,
me
that's
left and
mean.
right here. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Then I'll just go up to the front door. Is there a doorbell or a big thing to ring or a gong or? I don't fucking care. Where's this fight?
I
You
turned
guys
the board
watch.
I think
yeah,
he's dead. He hasn't been back for a while.
Who
You guys
Slick?
watch as Sephora kind of comes back and gathers you all up and takes you to the trail that he found, or that she found. She guides you up this, what feels like an abandoned trail. As she does, you end up at the base entrance of the fortress. There's this massive gate that's kind of like fallen into disrepair. You can see the inner courtyard is kind of rubble strewn and fallen into disrepair. There's maybe 2 main square towers that make up the main kind of like the main bailey of the fortress. I'm gonna have Bungo make a survival check. Ooh, natural 20.
Nobody's home. Let's just go. Let's go.
Bungo would recognize this fortress as dwarven make. He recognizes the stonework. This is not a traditional fire giant's fortress. This would appear to be a long dead and abandoned dwarven fortress. The pathway through the courtyard and through the rubble-strewn interior of the fortress seems to disappear into a rather large cave that the fortress is kind of built into. And it looks like maybe it used to be a wall and secondary gate there that's all been kind of destroyed and hollowed out. Slick, since you're kind of freaking out about being here, like you're like on heightened, you're basically a gerbil in a Richard Gere movie. You're kind of like worried and kind of bouncing around. Well, I'm an ex-genner. I have very few cultural references for misinformation. So as you're kind of like freaking out, you notice it first, Slick, a very large footprint in kind of the dust and rock to your right, but it's almost as if somebody is wearing like a large pair of boots. And maybe they're like a size 40.
40.
Size 40. Yeah, that's fair. That's not that bad.
Guys.
And the footprint is maybe a couple days old. Lots of sulfur embedded in the footprint. You see that there's a series of these footprints that kind of go in and out of the cave. Cave is roughly 20 feet tall and maybe 12 feet wide.
Guys, look, there's somebody here, or was here. Look at these big footprints. That's way too big for me. I'm sorry. I think we should just turn around and go back. Who needs a head of a ship anyways?
Bungo comes over to Slick, puts his arm around Slick's shoulder. Don't worry, Bungo. I'll protect you. It'll be fine.
You turn into cheese half the time. How are you going to be able to protect me?
It's only happened once.
And then you burned. You couldn't cast spells the second time.
That only happened once.
This looks dwarven.
Yeah, the fortress looks to be of dwarven make, but it looks completely abandoned. The only way into the mountain seems to be a kind of like cave that's been carved out by something very large.
I go over to Mordain and I go, I kind of look over where Slick. I look at Slick a little bit, and then I look back to Mordain and I go, okay, you know that dwarves, they tinkered around with mechanical devices and things. So we'll probably find some stuff in here that we can use and sell. Just sell it. We don't have to have Slick do anything with it. So we'll send him back to the ship, like he wants. I make sure that Slick can hear me, of course. What do you think? I mean, we'll stand to make more money doing it that way than this letting him tinker with stuff. Because who knows what kind of powerful weapon he could make with that stuff.
If we split the party, we may be in trouble.
Well, we'll have somebody to rescue us when everything goes to shit.
You are right.
Slick, you can go back to the ship if you'd like.
Aye, Captain. He just goes starts running.
We're gonna push ahead.
He's gonna make his way as if he's leaving, but he's going to see something that catches his eye. I don't know what it would be, but something that just catches his eye that makes him kind of take a left and start investigating that. So he's not actually leaving. He started to leave. He took over and he got something.
He's been mentally disrupted.
He gets flash of red all of a sudden. The something in the dwarven architecture catches his I think probably writing or not.
I would imagine you see a dwarven contraption on one of the ruined walls, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta see if there's spare parts on that."
Like he's walking. He's like, "Okay, Captain," he's walking, and he turns his head and sees it. He just continues walking that way. Like he's like, "Oh, okay," and goes that way. Like, and then gets up to the contraption and starts tinkering around with it. So he hasn't actually left. He just is a little ways off.
Mordain, Bungo, and Zephora heading into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys enter into the cave, you can hear the sounds of heavy breathing echoing in the interior of the cave.
Yeah.
It's almost as if somebody destroyed a section of the fortress to get into this part of the mountain and then kind of hollowed it out physically. And it's very much a kind of like a giant single room cavern with impossibly large kind of interior. And then over on this large kind of gravel bed on the ground, you can see a fire giant that is fast asleep. To your right in the interior of the cavern, you can see all this junk just piled up all over the place. The one thing that catches your eye is this, like, you know, this 20-foot long broadsword that's leaning up against the cavern wall. You can see like a equally large bow with an impossibly large quiver of arrows that could, I mean, these look more like ballista bolts than they do like actual arrows. Asleep at the foot of this fire giant's bed is a red dragon wormling. Maybe at this age, Mordain, give me a nature check, and I'm going to have Bungo do a nature check as well.
Why us?
It was.
Because you wanted the thing for the ship.
I got a 4.
A 4?
Yep.
Bungo does recognize its age. It's definitely a wormling, maybe barely 100 years old. Not very old at all. There's a secured chain around its neck, a big collar with a chain. There's some kind of tag dangling from the collar. The chain runs to the wall, so it's kind of meant to be almost like a guard dog from what you could tell. And there's a lot of other kind of like paraphernalia just lying around of like, there seems to only be one fire giant, but he's also built like this massive throne to one side. He's fashioned this crown that currently like hangs off the edge of the throne. And all you can hear is like snoring. But in that giant pile, Mordain and Zephyr, as you are near the pile and near the entrance, give me a perception check as you glance over at that
Why?
pile
I
of
knew
stuff.
you're gonna say roll. Oh
That
my
is
God.
a 14.
This is the third or fourth 4 I've rolled in
It's
a row.
different. Did you jail your dice yet?
Have I done what?
Have you jailed your dice yet? Put them in jail?
No,
They
I don't
deserve it.
believe
They've
in
been,
that. It's dumb.
they've been stealing from you all night.
Percent. So I got an 8.
8. Okay. What'd you get, Mordain?
I'm
I
gonna
got
give this
a
dice.
14.
14.
Burn it in
Mordain, you
melted
see the figurehead in the pile of stuff. Just this massive pile of stuff. It's buried deep inside of it. And Mordain and Zephyr, give me fresh stealth rolls, if you would, please.
New dice, new breath of life. Okay. That's
7.
gonna be
7,
25.
25.
Woo!
Bungo's surprisingly stealthy as well. Unfortunately, as Mordain takes a step towards the pile of stuff to get a better look at the figurehead inside the pile, this pile is like 30 feet tall. It's like leaning up against the wall of the cavern. There's like an old rowboat in there, the figurehead. There's an old cart. There's a couple horse skeletons in there. It's just like, it's like a massive trash heap. Mordain, your foot inadvertently steps on a large piece of metal that lets off this echoey and like cracking noise. And like the three of you hold your breath. It's like even as you're disassembling the contraption, you heard it. Like you heard from inside the cave somebody stepping on a big piece of metal, and it like created an echo that came out. For Mordain, Bungo, and Zephyr, as you kind of like freeze, you look over, you watch as the fire giant turns over, sits up in bed, starts rubbing his eyes, and stares right at the three of you.
Roll for initiative.
Well, what do we have here? He stands up He's just like wearing like impromptu clothes around his waist. And there's like flame and ash and smoke kind of coming off of his gray and black skin. He's completely hairless. No sign of the typical flaming hair. He walks over to his throne, picks up his crown, places it on his head. Well, and who might the three of you be? You guys hear like you hear like a trickle of water as Bungo is standing there peeing on his feet.
I was just gonna say he's probably peeing.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, it's the king. I didn't know that was you. I'll walk up and I'll be bowing and genuflecting up to the
yes,
all the way up.
I am Lord Emperor King of this island. I go by the name of Lord King Hrothgar. You're in my magnificent presence. And who might you be, little woman?
I am Zephora Moonshade.
Have you come here to bargain for your life? Give me a token of your esteem. Have you come here to grovel at my feet in hopes that I will grant you some kind of wish of sorts? You wouldn't be the first. And he points over towards the cavern wall, and there's these cages, and they're just filled with skeletons.
Yeah, I'll totally abase myself and drop to my knees and pound my head on the
grovel
ground.
Well.
Yes,
You've
grovel
done this
well.
before.
We
you bring a halfling with you, and
our ship is missing a part, and we need to get it. That's why we've come here, and
your ship is missing a part. So it sounds like we are about to negotiate a bargain.
I would hope so.
Well, since
Lord
it would seem
King,
I have something that you might want, what is it that you have that I might want, perhaps?
Well, what would the Lord King, High King of all the world need? Or
I don't know. This is not how bargaining works. What do you have to offer? And what do you need? What do you think I have that is required of your ship?
A figurehead.
I have many figureheads that I've taken off many ships.
Well, I just want one.
No, of course.
The one we're looking for that fits.
If that is the choice you wish to make. He sits down on the edge of the huge rock ledge, and he's about 25, 30 feet tall, and he sits and he's got his elbows on his legs. He's got his crown on, lopsided, staring at you. So, I have something that you want and desire, yet you ask me, is there anything I want or desire? Well, I prefer a gambling mood of choices.
Oh, all right.
Are you any kind of gambler? Do you know how to wage, Zephora? Your friend over there, the strange halfling and the creepy snack that looks like a warlock. Come closer. I won't bite right away until you fail miserably, of course. Now, what can we gamble? Let's see here. I've got dice. Ooh, it could be a contest of strength. Oh, I would imagine I have advantage there. You know what I think? You know what my favorite game to play is?
What game?
I like riddles. Do you guys like riddles?
Oh, yes. Sure.
Tell you what. I will allow you to go first. Tell me a riddle. If I get it right, then I get to tell you a riddle. If I get it wrong, you are allowed to take the figurehead of your choice. How about that? What do you think?
That sounds great.
Well, you go first.
What's in my pocket? What's in my pocket?
You motherfucker. You cannot culturally appropriate other people's culture in the midst of riddles. It must be relevant to the time that we live in.
That can be relevant. You're still asking the question.
That is not a riddle. That is a trick.
You can't control my riddle. And that's a true riddle because it's in a book I read.
You are incapable of reading. Your brow is thick.
Okay, fine. Let me. Someone come up with a stupid riddle, please.
Well, I was gonna do the Lord of the Rings riddles as well.
Yeah, right. See?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it as well.
So for you guys in this contest, it doesn't matter what your riddle is. It's more about who wants to roll for either deception or persuasion.
Okay,
I
gotta
can do deception or persuasion pretty well.
What's your plus?
4.
I have a +9.
Oh,
In deception or persuasion?
Wait, let me see what I got. No, wait. You got deception +4? What's
deception
my
plus 4, persuasion.
I have
plus...
+9 in persuasion.
I've got a riddle.
I thought you were a rogue.
I am a rogue.
I'm born when the
particular
sky
kind of
learns to
rogue.
whisper. I bite, but I don't leave a mark. I vanish whenever you hold me too closely, yet glitter like stars in the dark. What am I?
Ooh.
Wait, what?
I'll say because Slick has come up with a good riddle. You
I'm
guys
not there
can
though.
No, I'll say that you wandered in after you got done with the contraption. Like I
And
would
he
imagine,
just spouts off a
imagine
riddle.
Slick comes wandering in with these really cool trigger mechanism. He's like, "Oh yeah, Sephora, you're right. This is a really cool." Oh, hello.
And then I'm like, we need a riddle.
Well, hello, little goblin fella. Your friends here. We are.
Like hides behind a rock.
Hey, me!
My, he is a very wound up goblin, isn't he?
He is a
What was
very
that?
lucky person.
You need a riddle?
These are the two that I was willing to bargain for you with. Slick
I'm
and
not with
Sleek.
you.
They'll be
I'm not
very
with you.
good cleaning
I'm
the
not with you.
house,
Shut up,
emptying your shit
I'm not with
pail. I'm messing with you. Okay.
I gift to you these droids.
Okay.
He peeks his head out. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is he killing us?
You have to tell him a riddle.
I go up to Slick and I'm like, we found the figurehead. It's there. I think I need this.
You found a giant. You found a big motherfucker. Oh my god, that's a riddle. Right.
There's a baby dragon here too, but don't get too excited about it.
Oh,
Calm down.
don't worry
Calm
about
yourself.
Flame Out. He's quite fine. He ate quite nicely last night. I managed to snag him some killer whales for a meal.
His eyes just widen like
Snap.
You watch as the wormling lifts its little red giant head and kind of looks around and spits out like a fish head. But when it hits the ground, it's a whale head. It like makes the ground kind of.
Oh dear God, we're gonna die, Sephora.
So Mordine, do you want to roll or do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll.
And whoever rolls has advantage because Slick came up with a riddle.
Okay, cool. What was this? What was the riddle again?
I'm born when the sky learns to whisper.
I
I
bite,
bite, but I
leave a
don't
mark.
Oh, I
leave a
see it.
mark.
Okay.
I vanish whenever you hold me too closely, yet glitter like stars in the dark. What am I?
Is that wind?
Incorrect.
Off with his head.
I take my big red buzzer.
Snowflakes?
No.
Rain?
It's dust. It's dust.
Dust?
No?
I love riddles.
I'm thinking the horizon.
You don't have to know the answer. He does.
That's true.
Well, technically, the fact that you came up with the riddle means they have an advantage on either persuasion or deception to determine.
Okay,
who
I'm
would
gonna
win.
go with persuasion because I have a +9.
Okay, go for it.
Oh God, please. No double ones. Oh, that's good. So I got a 19.
19. He's going to roll insight with disadvantage because he does not know the answer.
Okay.
That is whoa. That is a 12 and a 20.
God.
20 gets discarded because he is at disadvantage. His insight is a +5, so that's a 17 versus your 19.
Ugh.
He gets up and he wanders. He puts his hands behind his back. He stares at the goblin with incredible kind of narrow brow and anger. And he goes, "Damn, that is a good riddle. What is the answer, little goblin? I do not know this answer."
Well, you won't get mad, will you? I mean, I kind of came up with it on the spot.
No. The king has everything he needs, other than, well, to be frank, it is always nice to have people here that can enjoy some time with me. Mostly they don't last very long. And then he points over at the cages filled with skeletons.
Yeah, I see you got quite the company there. You're quite the host. It's
Watches
ice.
the worm, the red dragon wormling head lifts up, stares at Slick impossibly too long, and its tongue comes out and licks its lips, and then it kind of lies its head back down.
He faints and falls backwards.
Aha! He could not tell me the answer. He's unconscious. Therefore, I win this first round.
Technicality. That feels like a technicality.
Well, technically, I win because I'm the king. So now I'm going to ask you a riddle instead.
The answer was ice. Was the answer?
Oh, I was thinking. Well, snow. I mean, snow.
You said snowflakes. That's not right.
Snowflakes. I mean, if you're gonna get technical on me.
Well, if you're gonna make me lose because I fainted, then you gotta have the right answer.
Well, no, I'm making you lose because the fire giant doesn't want to lose. So
that's true.
That's fair.
The wormling kind of lifts its head, gets up. You can hear the rattle of the chain as it curls up at the feet of the giant. The giant reaches into a giant leather bag, pulls out half of a horse, puts it in front of the dragon. The dragon starts kind of just chewing on it and cracking some ribs and chewing on the haunch. The fire giant gets back on his feet with his crown still atop his head and starts to pace around the room. Well, since I have won yet again, I win all the time. It's a natural thing that happens. So, here's my riddle for you. Born of the forest, yet baptized in red, she watches the horizon, though she is dead. She yearns for the salt and the cold ocean foam, but I've made the burning mountain her home. She is wood that I polish as if she were gold. Name the said jewel that I hold. That is a good one, isn't it, Flame Out? I am so good at this. I am most excellent.
Yeah, that's our figurehead for our ship. That's the red tie.
He gets up and he stomps his feet around and he just how about the best 2 out of 3? Could we go one more time? Just one more time. I'm really enjoying your company. And he bends way down and over to look at all of you. So the 4 of you are staring at his huge face as he bends down. Slick just passes out again as he was getting back up. I mean, don't you think? Just one more riddle. Give me one more chance. One more chance.
All right.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, here's a good one. You'll never get this one. You see, I excel at riddles. Other giants, like those over there, and he points to another wall in the cavern, and you can see these stuffed heads, of stone giants and hill giants have all been mounted on his trophy wall. They have personally said that I'm very smart. I'm the smartest person here. So, that in mind, here we go. You'll never get this one. No one ever gets it. All right. I have a tongue of heat, but no mouth to speak. I have a bed of stone, but I never sleep. I forge the weapon, but wield no blade. I am the blood from which the earth is made. You'll never get this one. Can't wait.
You say it again?
I have a tongue of heat, but no mouth to speak. I have a bed of stone, but I never sleep. I forge the weapon, but wield no blade. I am the blood from which the earth is made.
I look over to Zephora and I'm like, is it magma?
It's
What?
lava.
What'd you say?
Lava.
God damn it! He starts stomping his feet, and all four of you kind of bounce in the air as he stomps around. Very well. He sits down on the bed of rock, looks glum, throws his crown up onto the throne, and kind of rattles. Which figurehead is yours?
Well, the one you made the riddle about.
Well, yeah, I guess so. He goes over to the big pile of stuff. He starts moving the stuff aside, and there's the red tide figurehead inside, mixed with other stuff as well. He reaches in,
Ooh, that rhymed.
pulls it out, and kind of comes back over, sets the figurehead down on the ground. The figurehead is about 8 feet long, maybe 2-3 feet around. It's a very well and meticulously carved figure of a woman. And you could see in Cyrillic writing along the side of the figurehead the words red tide on it. Doesn't look to be damaged. In fact, it looks to be almost in like pristine shape.
Like, how big is it that we have to manhandle it?
I mean, it might take two of you to carry it, or you could always ask the fire giant to carry it back for you.
We could try. I look over as far. We could try and barter. If we can succeed, maybe another riddle. Maybe he'll help us.
It's like he's still out cold. Bungo goes over and pours a little water on Slick's face. Slick, it's okay. We're winning.
Did
It's
we
okay,
win?
Slick. Yeah, we won. We've got the figurehead. You see Zephora and Mordain are carrying it together. Like Mordain's got the front of it, Zephora's got the rear part of it. Bungo picks Slick up off the ground and kind of like, okay, it's gonna be all right, Slick. See, still alive. We got the figurehead.
Can we go home now?
Yes.
Fire Giant looks all
Slick.
gloomy and glum. Well, it was fun playing with you all. Good luck on your journey back.
Well, I'll tell you. I will tell everyone about this place and its great king, and maybe you'll get some more visitors.
Will you really do that
Yes.
for me?
I
Oh,
promise
that
I
would be
will.
most excellent. I get very lonely here. But do me a bigger favor.
Mm.
There is this strange fellow in a tower. Don't tell him that I was so kindly to you. He seems to think I'm a mad killer.
And he still thinks that.
Good. I'm glad. But you'll send me people that will think I'm nice, and they will riddle with me, and we will drink and have a good time. You hear that, Flame Out? We will have, a social life, which I think is very important to have.
I think it is. And thank you for being so hospitable, and we very much enjoyed your riddles.
Oh, your tongue
Like,
is quite
Mordain
cold.
just like bows.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm just
Warlock
talking with
and-
it right now.
yes, of course. Bungo crafts like what would be a crown for someone. It fits on the fire giant's finger. So Bungo like crafts this really cool looking druid craft floral object, and he takes it over and here, this is for you, Mr. Giant. And the giant goes, oh, how kindly. Reaches down and he puts it on and immediately flames because the skin is flame. And he goes, oh, forget about that. But well, it was very nice. You are very pleasant people. Fortunately for you, I have eaten my fill, and so has Flame Out here. Normally, we would just throw you in the cages, take your shit, and but we're in a festive mood. A very festive mood. And he sits back down and looks at you as you guys start to leave. Would you like to know why I'm in a festive mood?
It's
Why,
your birthday?
No. I'm not really sure when I was born. And now that you bring it up, I'm now sad.
No. What's today's date?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've been in this cave for a very long time.
I'll tell him
Very long time.
Well, I'll tell him today's date and then just say, this will be your birthday now.
Well, excellent, Flameout. We have been here for almost 100 years now, since you cracked from an egg. The reason why this day is so festive, I feel the need to stretch my legs. Would you mind if I accompanied you back to your ship?
What?
No, that'd be fine. Would you mind at all carrying this huge figurehead for us? If it was
allow me to get one of my magical bags for it. I'd hate to send it up into flame if I touched it for too long. He goes over and he picks up a bag that's basically made out of a giant tent that he probably pillaged from somebody, places the figurehead in it, wraps it up, attaches it to his belt, goes over and puts his magical bow across his back and his sword. Flameout, you stay here and watch over the place. I will be going with these kindly folk. Perhaps there is adventure in this journey. Well, shall we be off?
Slick.
Hey, good king.
Slick.
What?
Go ahead of us. Get to the tower. And
Oh, you fuck.
wrap up that gnome's head in a nice package and bring it to the ship.
What gnome's head?
Qualish.
You know, the
The
one
one
that
you
you
murdered.
painted the bedroom with?
He blacked out.
I know, he blocked it
Yeah,
out. I
see.
know.
I don't know what
You
you're
know-
talking about, but you want me to go get
remember when
Qualish?
you sliced his throat and you drenched
I did-
yourself in the blood and cut the head off
you're
and wiped it all
funny
over
as
the
a
walls?
You're real funny. So you want me to go talk to Qualish? Okay.
Slick. You're going to disappoint me if you're going to be one of those I killed people but forgot about it kind of people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Accept responsibility for your actions.
What actions?
Murdering Qualish in cold blood and wiping his head all over, his little neck stump all over the walls until
I
they were
did no such
completely
thing.
drenched with blood.
I
got
put
quite
my
the
hand
imagine-
very
you got quite
like
the imagination
gently
there,
on
Zamora.
Flick's shoulder, like
You keep lying to yourself,
we're
Slick.
proud of you.
Someday it'll come to
Very
head.
proud of
You
you.
should just accept. That's funny. Come to a head. Ha. I turn around and walk away.
This is
Are you
such
gonna
a
go get the
crazier
head?
day in, day out. I don't know what you're talking about.
But he does go ahead of everybody because
Yeah.
he does not want to be around
As
this giant.
Slick makes his way out of the cavern and the fire giant leads the way for the rest of you. Slick, you're heading towards you're familiar with the path now, so you can head down the path relatively easy as opposed to coming up the path. I'll say that you have the option of going to the tower, and the head is still sitting on a pike inside the tower where it was left after it was used as a paintbrush inside
As
the
a
room.
marker.
Not that you have any memory of that, but you do have a memory of where the head was left after. Well, you have a distinct memory. You have a self-preservation memory that either Zephora or Mordain took off the head and left it on the spike. Yeah, that's kind of what your memory is telling you, as
Right,
opposed to,
right.
Reality, as they say.
Mhm, mhm.
You gotta do what you can to protect your mind.
I'm gonna cast levitate on myself and use that as my armor, and I'm just kind of like with rockets in my boots, and I'm just like hovering down to get down there as fast as I can, or get away from the giant as fast as I can.
Do you need a casting roll for levitation?
Oh shit, that's right, I do. It's level 2, so I need a 12. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Nice. Ooh,
Dude,
nat
our rolls
ones are
today
lots of
suck.
fun because it automatically It also means you cannot cast spells anymore for the rest of the day until a long rest. And you have to roll a D100 on the surge.
Comedy
table.
retract. Comedy retract.
Go ahead and give me a D100.
How do I do a D100?
Oh, wait, what's-
It's the 100. It's the
100 and
It's a D10 and a D10.
Well, it's a D10 and a D100. There's an actual double-digit dice.
D10. D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a D10 and a D100 die.
Yeah, the 100 has like the 30, 40, 50, 60.
Yeah.
70, whatever. I just didn't know about the second die.
There's one. I got one.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
me
make a lot of casts,
35.
though, so.
35.
You remember everything you did the night before. Oh, no.
Arcane Whiplash.
Oh.
You and all creatures within 10 feet
Ah.
take 14 points of force damage. Now, you had already gone ahead. So as you guys watch Slick try to levitate and make his way down the easy part of the mountain to get down to the
didn't
tower.
know he could fly.
Well, he doesn't technically. He lifts himself up. His rocket boots kind of sputter and they conk out. And there's a small explosion that echoes out from him. And you watch him. Yeah, he drops to the ground, but the momentum keeps him going. So he's now rolling down the side of the
Just
mountain.
rolling down
he's
the
like-
ground. How much was it? 14? You said?
Yeah, 14 points of force damage, and we'll say 5 points of falling damage. You actually make it to the bottom of the mountain, but not quite the way you wanted to.
Right. Just
Well,
land.
your
I'm just
friend
lying
was
on the
quite
ground.
funny.
I've been on the
So
ground
just-
about 1/3 of this session.
So Zephora, Mordain, and Mungo, what kind of ship do you have? What is the name of it?
What is the name of the ship?
It is the Red Tide.
The Red Tide.
Oh, the Red Tide. Excellent name. Excellent name. And this figurehead that I carry, it's part of your ship?
Yes.
No.
There's
that's
several
gonna-
parts missing, and we're trying to find them all.
Oh, what are the other parts that are missing? Perhaps it's something I can help you with.
We're missing a ship's bell.
Oh, I would imagine it would say the Red Tide on it as well, correct?
Probably, and it's magical.
Oh. So your
It's a
ship
magical
is magical.
part of the ship. Yeah.
How's your
It's-
ship magical? What does it do?
It's cursed
What?
and haunted. And
Why are you telling him everything?
Because it's Sephora.
because it just messes with people's minds. So
Oh, I
We
see.
love doing that.
So is it magical or is it cursed? I'm confused.
we're not even sure, to tell you the truth, but I feel like it's kind of cursed. I don't know if I can leave. I don't know.
Fascinating.
We're still figuring it out. So one of the things we're trying to figure out is, by collecting some of these missing parts, that we'll learn more about the ship and what it can do and what it's going to do to us.
That is very important
Well-
to know.
We have a ghost crew.
A ghost crew.
Yes.
Fascinating. You guys have the best stories. I do enjoy them.
Well, we're gonna make treasure maps, and we're gonna sell them. And there's gonna be people coming here to get treasure, and they're gonna meet you, and they're gonna have such a good time with you. And you can have a party, and you can make up any kind of holiday you want, and you can celebrate every day when someone comes, like it's a party, like it's a holiday.
I feel like I need to return your kindness, Sephora. You've been quite kind to me. Very obedient and loyal to this great king. I
Well-
do have a little bit of information that I can share with you, perhaps.
Okay. If you do, I will give you a present you've probably wished for a long time.
I don't know where you're going with that. For now, we'll shelve that. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say about what she goes, Sephora.
Once you have snake, you never go
once
back.
you have
Anyway,
snake. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be a snake. You keep telling us not to think you're a snake. And here you
I
go.
know, but that's out of character. Go ahead.
Listen, there was a captain that I dealt with about a month ago. Goes by the name of Captain Rydon Blood-Eye Morgan. He is the captain of the Crimson Reavers. He sails a ship called the Blood Tide. He recently told me he became in possession of a magnificent painting. And in this painting, he was looking for something. Unfortunately, I don't quite recall what it was, but I do remember that they were in possession of a ship's bell.
Oh, okay.
I believe this Captain Morgan is your bell that you're looking for. He said he had to trade a soul to some sirens to retrieve it. And I found that story interesting. And since your story speaks of a cursed or magical bell in your ship, and this sounded like a cursed or magical item as well, perhaps the two of you should meet.
I will. Do you know where he might be?
Yes, I believe he said his ship was heading towards a group of islands called the Shakers.
Why did they call him that?
I have no idea. I've been on this island almost my whole life.
Well, if you wouldn't light our ship on fire, I'd be happy to take you around and show you the sights. But I'm afraid you and Wood don't go along together.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to leave this island, to be honest with you.
Why?
I am under a particularly nasty curse.
Who gave you that curse?
I don't really know. It kind of happened to me. I used to exist on a place called the Plane of Fire. I got into a bit of a tussle with a rather powerful storm giant. Things didn't go quite so well. They cursed me, and I've been on this island ever since.
I'm
not necessarily mad or misgiven to the fact that I'm here, but I am lonely. I wish I could leave this island. But if I do leave, I turn to stone, and I do not wish to turn to stone.
Yes, I understand. I wouldn't want him turned to stone either.
Yes. Well, it is a long walk. Oh, there's that tower. I hate that Qualish. Always pestering me, always asking me for help.
What's he want help with?
Oh, something about his tower not working, or information about somebody that's been chasing him.
Well, Tobias?
Yes, that name has come up on occasion.
Yeah, it came up with us too. You noticed the tower, where it's at.
It's quite closer this time. The fire giant shifts his pace and starts eagerly walking towards the tower. Slick, what are you doing with your time at this point? You've made it to the tower. You have access to Qualish's head. What would you like to do?
That's Qualish's head. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're in there with lipstick. I'm gonna make you look pretty.
Gotta make him pretty. Gotta make him presentable.
Oh, it's dark. It's deep cut.
It's a mop on top of his head for hair. As a wig.
You make it talk. I love you, Slick.
He's gonna go up the top part of the veranda, so he's looking down with the head, and so he's like the head's up here, and he's squatting down, and he's like making the mouth go up.
Yeah, you feel the heavy
Everybody
thud.
down there!
You hear the heavy thuds of the fire giant footprints.
Oh, look, it's the giant man again. Have you found Tobias? I need help finding him.
Qualish, you've gone quite mad. I don't know who this Tobias is. I'm not exactly very good at magic, and you keep asking me for help, and you kind of smell funny, Qualish. Are you quite okay? Are you bathing?
Everything's okay. Everything's 10-4. How are you?
10-4. Jesus.
You can either
So
give
many
me,
movie references this
I know,
week.
right? You can either give me performance or deception. Your choice, Slick.
Performance or
Or
perception?
deception.
Oh God,
Deception.
they're both negative ones.
Or persuasion. I guess you could go for persuasion.
Not your
That's
strong
another
suit.
20.
Nice. You do
Or
such
19.
an excellent job of mimicking Qualish that for the next 20 minutes, you just have this kind of like continuous conversation with the fire giant. He eventually just shakes his head, turns away, and rejoins Zephora and Mordain and Bungo as they're heading back out into the dunes.
Slick. Stop
Nobody here
messing
by that
about and throw
Slick.
me the head down. Put it in a package. Hurry up.
Nobody here by that name. Nobody
Put it
here
in
by
the
that
box
name.
you found, Slick.
My name is Qualish. I'm
Oh,
looking
put
for
your head in a
Tobias.
box.
I mean, no, I'm not. Tobias is scary.
It's okay, Slick. It's okay.
Put
Who's
that head in
this
that
Slick that you
box
keep
we
talking
found
about?
and
Why
throw
are
it
you
down
guys
here.
entering my tower? Get the fuck away from my tower, you. Your mother is
Come,
what is that
come,
reference?
Zephora, come, Mordain, come, Bungo. This
Mordain.
gnome is quite mad.
Mordain.
You come any closer, I will call your mother a cocksucker.
I think we broke
And
Slick.
your father smells of elderberries.
And your father smells like elderberry.
I think we broke Slick.
Find me.
We did.
Find me.
We
Look.
we
Look.
just keep
I
going.
am your father. Look. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
I leaned over to Devora. I think we finally broke.
He's broken.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Is that Harry Potter with you? Oh no, that's Bungo. Oh, never mind. I don't know Bungo.
He's
Come into the tower quickly. Leave that giant out there. He's useless.
The fire giant
We all
just shakes
have
his
a
massive
breaking
head
point.
and goes back to walking into the dunes.
we all have a
If you-
breaking point.
Thank you. If you happen to see Tobias, don't send him my way.
You
Bye.
have one, Mordain, and I have one. And it seems
So,
Colonel
when the
Slick
giant-
has one, and he has quite obviously gone insane.
when the giant gets far enough away, he'll pop back up. He's like,
Is he gone? Can we go now?
We're gone.
Yeah, you
couldn't put
look,
up
you
with
can
your
see,
manic
yeah,
Crazy.
like Zephora and Mordain are gone, and they're walking alongside the fire giant. Bungo looks up. Slick, he's carrying the figurehead. He's going back to the beach with us.
Oh,
Just
shit.
yeah, it's fine. Come on, bring the head. I think Zephora wants the head for some reason.
Ugh. Masterful performance in my lifetime. I'm never going to be able to do that again.
Bungo watches you come out of the bottom of the tower. No, Slick, I'm pretty sure you'll create carnage and murder again. You're quite good at it. And puts his arm around your shoulders and steers you so that you and Bungo are walking about 100 feet behind the fire giant and Mordain and Zephora. By the time you guys enter into the dunes, though, night has fallen. But it's really interesting because now that it's nighttime in the dunes, the heat and flame coming off the fire giant is like a beacon. And wherever he steps, it hardens the sand.
Wow, he's super fiery.
It turns the sand into a crusty...
So he's like lava. He's lava heat. That's how hot he is.
Yeah, well, almost, but
you can't get close to him.
Yeah. If you get too close, you start taking damage.
Yeah.
But you notice that wherever he steps, it makes it safe for you guys to kind of follow and walk along because you don't have to worry about the quicksand and all the different pitfalls in the dune.
Nice.
I'll also say you find a high point of a dune, and the fire giant kind of, well, if you don't mind, do you mind if we rest?
No.
You guys all sit down on the top of the dune. You don't have to you kind of have to sit a little further away from him because he's giving off a lot of heat.
Yeah. Right. I take out
Like-
some marshmallows and kind of put it by his leg. And I'm just kidding. All
He
right.
starts smoking.
Oh, this one caught on fire. No, it's still good.
I give Zephora the wrapped head. It's wrapped in a cloth. I give it over. It's just like the Medusa in Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Okay. Slit,
Yeah, sit down.
do you have like ink and paper?
Do I look like a scholar to you?
You look like someone that makes plans.
No. Up
It's
here.
all in your head.
It's all in my head.
Great. There's a lot of things in there, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
If you just
Marble.
remember that-
The jar is full of marbles, as they say.
if you could only remember the machine you turned into last night. So magical.
I don't know what you're talking about. Machine. I didn't create any machines.
So you get tired?
Who are you talking to?
Yes,
Lord
I do
King?
get tired. I mean, look at the size of me. My metabolism is insane.
You actually eat flesh?
I eat food. Whether it's flesh or not determines my mood.
How do you hunt like whales? Like how do you get to the sea? Doesn't it hurt you? Or can you walk off the island into the sea? Or
No, if
stand
I
at the-
do, I break the curse and I turn into
Yeah.
stone.
right? Okay.
Well, this is terribly exciting. Good night.
How do you? So the dragon catches your food for you,
Exactly.
and you don't even have to cook it. By the time you eat it, it's cooked inside your mouth.
I never thought of it that way. That's quite deep cuts, Sephora. Deep cuts.
I think of things.
Sephora thinks of all the things those who don't think. And it is such wonderful thoughts.
Young Mordain, you seem dark and creepy. What kind of magic do you practice?
What gave it away?
The voice, the subtle look of maybe or maybe not being alive. I don't know.
The dark bags under your eyes. The
Uh,
fact that you never smile.
I like to play with necrotic.
You smell
And he
kind
just
of funny.
towards like a wall or something, he shoots like an eldritch blast.
Oh, fascinating. So many goth boys these days. So many. Troubling times. Troubling times.
He has like,
And, like,
8-inch
all of a
high heel
sudden,
leather boots.
It's like kind of like, I would say, even without like Mordain realizing it, his face gets even more contorted. It's like, fun is when you don't know what's gonna happen. The chaos of the world, to see what will happen. All unwritten.
Speaking of chaos, I ran into this being last night named Gil. Do you know anything about him, Lord King?
Gil. Sounds like a rather simple and unassuming name.
Yeah,
I don't think
know.
I'd even bother. I don't think I'd bother to know.
He says he was
the
Lord of
name.
Chaos, blah blah blah. Like he
Well.
was something big.
Well,
But who's big? Who's special when their name's Gil? The part of the
Well.
fish you throw away.
I suppose. I mean, me being
Parents
the
must have
only
hated
Lord King on the island, I would not know who this Gil is. Where did you meet this Gil? Where are they from?
I have no idea. He was trapped in a closet in Qualish's
Oh,
tower.
well, I imagine anything trapped in Qualish's tower is probably innately either something of mischief or something that Qualish himself allowed him to turn his brain to mush, perhaps.
Probably. It's gone now. I don't know what happened. And I look at Mordain. But he's not in there anymore. Have you ever seen this island or know about this island? And I show him the map. Don't touch it because it'll just burn up. But
Yeah, he peers at it and he goes, I'm not very good with the common tongue, but well,
It's
I'm good
called-
at speaking it, but not very good at reading
it's
it.
called, it says it's, sorry, let me go back to my other page of my notes. It's called the Northern Isle.
Hmm.
It's got the Forgotten Palace, Bright Beach, Twilight Forest, Deep Ridge, Mountain Chain.
Yes, not very familiar to me. I don't necessarily get out much.
Got a little skull on it. Means if we go there, we're probably going to die and become a skull.
I do miss the traveling of adventure. Be quite nice.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that cloud giant? I'm that storm giant that you fought.
Oh, I don't hardly remember. It was so long ago.
Oh, well, fine. All right.
I believe he went by the term lightning keeper. Storm giants go by definition of how they see themselves in the world, depending on what world that they reside in.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for him. If I run into him, maybe I can get rid of that curse for you.
Yes, that would be most pleasant.
Then you'll owe me.
I don't
There it
really
is.
like owing anybody anything. I would
I know
imagine
you won't like it, but you will.
I would imagine you see this as an opportunity to reinforce the fact that you don't want me to kill you.
No, I don't care if you kill me.
Really?
But
He leans dangerously close. You feel like third-degree sunburn start puckering on your cheeks and your chin.
yeah, can you kill me with a sword or something? Because I don't want to burn to death.
Zafora, your mood is so dark, so glum. You would make a perfect lifetime companion. I think they're called wives.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a good wife.
Would you be
Ask
a good
Mordain.
husband then? Mordain, would Zafora be a good wife?
The best.
Yeah, see, I know when I see it.
Yes, I know.
Well, have no fear out here tonight, my friends. No one will dare come near me while I'm with you.
Mhm.
Take your rest, take your sleep. And he just kind of leans back. He pushes the dune up in a way that turns into like a sitting rest, like a rest for him. And as he rests onto it, it hardens. And he just kind of folds his hands over his stomach and falls asleep.
Has he got the statue? with
Yeah,
him,
it's
or-
in the large bag on his belt.
Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Does this guy sleep for fucking ever or something?
I don't
Shit,
know.
He
He's asleep.
he just was asleep like how long ago? An hour ago?
Well, no, I mean, you guys have been walking for maybe like 8 hours since you left his cavern.
But he was sleeping when we got there. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he
only been
was.
awake. Is he a baby? Like, does he need a nappy? This is
I don't know.
pathetic.
Give me a nature check on the fire giant. See if you notice anything odd about him.
Of all the stupid rolls I can roll tonight, I got to roll a 19 for this one. So, nature, I have a dirty 20. Can I just keep that for something else?
There's
Roll another
definitely
4?
something a little bit off about this guy. He seems very bombastic, very grandiose about himself. He seems to have accepted his lot and his curse. He seems very simple is the word that you would use. And yeah, he's simple.
Simple Hothgar.
I mean, not that you probably want to say that to his face if he understood what that meant, but he, that's the vibe that you get from him. And whether or not he knows truly how long he's been here, and whether or not you truly believe the story of the curse, you get the feeling that this guy would find himself associating with people that were a little bit more on the edgy or bad side of things, who have done some bad and edgy things. You just kind of feel like his personality just kind of fits with the personality of the crew a little bit. He's unable to leave the island. That feels true. But he just seems like a very simple person. He just happens to be 30 feet tall and made of flame.
Okay.
See you plotting something.
Yeah. Well, I do have a pretty good persuasion. So we'll see if it works.
Everyone can go ahead and tick off a long rest. You guys wake up the following morning and begin the final day's journey back to the beach.
So, Lord King Hrothgar, how do you know you were really cursed? What if he just made the whole thing up?
What do you mean?
Well, what if he just said that you couldn't leave the island and you're so afraid to leave? Well, I mean, I'm not saying you're afraid, because I think you're the bravest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're a great king, but how do you really know you've been cursed?
Well, that is quite true. I've never tested out the notion of it. Whenever I take Flame out hunting, I stand on the beach shore while he goes out into the waters to hunt whatever he brings us back in to eat. Usually a pot of orcas, some dolphins, or a large school of tuna. I do love good tuna.
Because I like you, and I want you to be part of my crew.
Oh, I don't know, Zephyr. I mean, if I step off this island, I turn to stone, and I don't believe your ship is going to be solid enough or capable of taking me anywhere.
Well, we don't know. It is magical.
True.
So,
it is magical.
And stepping off the island would be stepping off the island into water.
Yes.
But what if you stepped off the island onto a ship? See, that's where I don't know. I don't think this curse even exists. I think he said it, and maybe you were in a position where he made it very believable. But I don't. I've never heard of a storm giant ever cursing anybody. They pound people into the ground. They hit them with lightning and stuff, but they don't curse people. That's a witch's thing.
As they Mordan.
Yeah.
Like, he want to ask about what was the ritual? What does he remember about being cursed?
Well, I recall. Zephyr, give me a persuasion check on this. I'm going to say you have advantage because Mordane's helping you.
Okay.
I recall, Mordane, that when I was in battle with this great giant, he struck me down with a very powerful weapon, and as I lie there dying and bleeding, he said, rather than give me the honor of death, he gave me the dishonor of this curse. And he cast a powerful spell on me, and then sent me to this island, and fortunately, he allowed me to care for a dragon's egg. I think he meant that more as a dishonoring thing, or possibly a way to confuse me. I don't know. But the natural heat of my body allowed the egg to hatch, because after all, it is a red dragon, a thing of fire. And I've been here ever since. Why do you think it matters? Does the ceremony sound like something you can undo, Mordane?
Cool. That's why I want to ask about the what was when the curse happened. What process was done to see if he can kind of through his knowledge of the arcane, it sounds like a curse.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check as you listen to him explain it to you. What did you get so far for persuasion?
22.
22? Okay.
I got a 14.
14, that's high enough. It sounds like he was put under a guise.
That's what I was thinking.
Is what it sounds like to you. They was put under some kind of guise effect.
So a guise can get dispelled, right?
The spell guise. I would say Mordane knows the basic concept of a guise. But it could also be that what he's describing may sound like one, and maybe this magic was partnered with something else that caused the curse. So while it sounds like it was a guise spell, there could be more to it. 14 was a good roll, but not a great roll.
I think so. I think that you were convinced to stay, but I don't know the whole story. That doesn't seem like a curse ritual. But we like you. We'll figure this out, and you will join us on this world.
Yes. Perhaps we shall test this curse today. Look there, the beach is only a little ways away. You watch as the fire giant strodes ahead of you, convinced in his mind that all of this is not true.
I have
You
a
guys are
present for you
You're
before we
horrible.
do
You guys
this.
are horrible people.
I have a present
What's in your
for you,
present, Sephora?
a gift. We ran into that evil old Qualish, and I am going to gift this to you. And I hand him a wrapped package about the size of a melon.
It's like 100 yards away. You know,
Hey, my name is Qualish. Hey, I've been found.
He allows you to open it to show it to him, because if he takes it, it'll just burst into flames.
No, that's right.
And you hold it up and show it to him. Finally, that senile old bastard has been dealt with. You know what? This all means good omens, I think. I think me running into you and you running into me was fated. I think Qualish being dealt with is another fate that was intended. I think you are right. And he just strodes off the beach and into the water. Now, he's tall enough that as soon as he leaves like the initial edge and influence, there's this pouring of steam off of his body, and it completely obscures him for about 2 or 3 minutes. When the steam all kind of like fades away, there's this giant stone statue in the water, kind of with this grimaced look on its face, pointing out towards the bay. He's got this like look of just anger and confusion as he's frozen in stone, pointing out towards the red tide.
Well, did your theory work? Because he's dead now.
I'll put Qualish's head on his arm, so it like on his hand, like his outstretched hand, and I'll go.
That would take an effort, but
Oh,
we'll
really?
say, yeah, I mean, you got to climb up there or levitate up there or something. I mean, it's like his hand that's outstretched is like 25 feet up in the air.
Oh, forget it.
I'll
Shove his head in
levitate
the
you.
water.
Ooh, I can levitate you if you want.
Oh wait, you know what?
You can't,
Let's
can't.
tickle his
You
head.
can't.
I think that head's.
Well,
gonna
yeah,
fall
he,
in.
he's had a long rest, so he's he had a
Oh.
long rest. Yeah.
That's why I said, fuck it, I'm going right to bed. Good night.
That's true.
Well,
Oh, I wanted him
That's
to come
one
with
down.
us.
What did you think was going to happen? He's made out of lava. You put him in water. Do you not know how science works?
I was hoping
More
this
they
would
go
happen.
science. What is that?
Do you not know
Foul.
how the great alchemy works in this world?
Slick,
Why didn't you speak up?
slick.
Because
I
I
wanted
wasn't.
this
You
to
had
happen.
him going. I as long as he was talking to you, he wasn't paying attention to me, and he looked like he was getting hungry. I wasn't gonna have that.
I wanted him earnestly to join us. You could have helped him join us. Instead, you stand like a little
I
bitch
don't
in
want
the-
him on our ship. Are you kidding me? No.
Mordain.
Mordain is upset with Slick right now, and he's trying to appeal to Zephora, like, look at what this asshole did. Our
What did
companion.
he do? What? What did he do? What are you
He
mad
could have
about?
helped us. He knows this thing called science, this magic science. He could have helped us know this.
The fire giant?
Yes.
Mordain, I knew this was going to happen.
You
I
see?
tricked him
told
into
you it was
leaving
his
the island.
theory.
I wanted him to turn into stone so he wouldn't eat Slick and you and me. Fuck
Mordain,
him.
I think you're looking through love-colored rose eyes right now, and you're blinded by this tentacle love that you've got with Sephora.
Let's-
Bungo just starts snickering, and Bungo's like getting the tender ready, putting all the camping gear back in. And
Yeah, let's get going. This will be a good marker here for us when we're
because like as you guys pile into the tender, you start like rowing out through the water.
You see
I
him
like
like
before,
this.
before we get tendering, I want to look at them and be like, well, Technically, there is now a king's treasure open for the taking.
That's true. And we
Okay,
could go back there.
You can go back there for
Except
2 days.
You can go back there with that dragon.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back with the dragon, Mordain?
We have to deal with the dragon.
Let's come back when we're more powerful. When we have our ship totally
When
ready
we
to
have
go.
our ship put together. How about when we're level 20? We can come back.
When
and
we
be
have
like,
a ghost crew.
Yeah.
When we can teleport away from a dragon that's trying to kill us and burn our ship. We'll make a mark of it. Treasure.
I hate to
Red
say
dragon.
it, Mordain, but I think it's a foreign Slicker, right? I think it's time to go.
You know, it's so funny.
Although,
You know-
having a pet dragon on the ship would be kind of cool.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, he's chained. He's not going to be able to eat or do anything. Eventually, he's going to notice that the king doesn't come back, and he's going to.
Okay. Well, okay, Bongo. You go.
Oh no, I don't want to personally go and do anything about this. I'm just
No.
pitching
You
that
go
you guys
get the
go.
dragon, and we'll wait here for you.
No, I get it. Okay. He crawls into the tender and starts, okay,
That's
let's
exactly
go.
what I thought. Okay, let's go. Row, bitches, row.
Okay, Captain.
Mordain takes over, starts rowing the tender, and like as you guys leave the beach, you're now
Mhm.
like in the shadow of this new stone statue that's like pointing fiercely out towards the waters. You know, it's great weapons frozen in stone on its back. It's, you know, it's chiseled features. I mean, it looks like an incredible like statue of dedication. And you guys
Well-
just kind of row past it and row out into the bay, and within no time you're tendered back up to the red tide, and you're currently offloading the figurehead onto the ship.
Hey, Mordain, just think about it. What if he can like see and hear and feel everything, but he's a statue? The tides in and out, the fish nibbling at his feet, the cold, never to be warm again as a fire giant. Get into my cabin.
Cursing your guys' names in his head
That's right. For eternity.
for eternity.
Does feel nice to have someone say my name for the rest of eternity.
That's right. Even if it's a curse. All right, let's go to the front of the ship and put this thing on.
Before long, you guys kind of all gather on the main deck. Even for you, Mordain, you can see the wispy outlines of some of the ghostly crew that have formed up. Kunlun comes over to help kind of drag the figurehead up, and before long, all of you kind of wrestle it to the front of the ship. Slick, give me an Arcana check as you examine the figurehead and the place it's supposed to go.
That was cocked. 11 plus 6, 17.
Nice. Kunlun is already yelling to heave ho the anchor and set the mainsails, and the crew, the ghostly crew, goes about once again to do its things that it's allowed to do, sailing the ship.
No! Everyone has to be at attention when we put the thing on. And they have to do their little
All
boat
right.
whistle.
I just figured that maybe that we need to leave before things go badly.
That's right.
All the ghostly figures line up on the main deck with the blow of the call whistle.
Of all
And
the ship's
you guys
masts,
watch
all the
as-
ship's heads I knew.
Yeah,
He
you
was
watch
the
as
human.
Slick is like wrestling with the mounts on the front of the ship. Before long, the figurehead is placed into place. Slick, you find the latches that go through these mounts that are on the figurehead, but there's like ceremonial inscription that suddenly lights up across the base of the figurehead. Go ahead and give me a good old-fashioned intelligence check. Are you proficient in Arcana, by the way?
I am.
Okay, so give me an intelligence check and add your proficiency as well.
Ooh, 19 plus 6. 25.
You begin to understand exactly what this thing is. When the bishop was enslaved and imprisoned, all of his malice and all of his vengeance poured out when he killed that guard to escape. And he must have done some kind of ceremony that drew the life force, it drew something into this. And you can immediately, as you start reading the invocation of what the bishop had chiseled into the side of this, you just kind of absentmindedly read it out. You guys watch as the very kind of like detail of the figurehead shifts and change. It becomes more detailed, more realistic. All of you watch as the head of the figurehead begins to animate, and the feminine head kind of turns to look around. Oh, thank you very much. I'm back where I belong. Where's the bishop?
We don't know any bishop.
Oh, unfortunate. Well, who's the captain then?
I'm the captain.
Oh, good captain. I am here to inform you that I am a restorative idol. Whenever you or any of your crewmates take a short rest on the ship, not only does it count as a long rest, but it also counts as a hero's feast. I am a model of restoration. That's what I was built for. I also talk incessantly, so I hope you don't mind.
I do.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, little goblin friend, thank you for putting me back. You're quite nice. Good to see you. Good to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Tabby, what's your name?
I don't know my name. I'm carved of wood. You guys could give me a name if you like. The bishop never thought to give me a name.
Gloria.
Gloria. I like that name. You guys can call me Gloria.
Nice
No,
to meet
your
you,
name
Gloria.
will be Gil.
No,
I
it
don't
will
want my
not. It will
name
be
to be
Gloria.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Gloria is.
I put it together. I said the invitation. I threw the name. Gloria.
Okay, sure. We'll name it after your girlfriend. Okay.
And a lovely, wonderful woman she was.
She
Just sees-
was.
I'm gonna see some goblin barmaid somewhere in a cave
Oh, she's dead.
with a little picture of Slick in a locket, and she always cries.
Now,
My
I was giving
man's
her.
out on
I
the-
was giving
on
her
the
my
ocean.
newest invention for our wedding night, and it went kaboom, and she died.
Okay, so
I don't like to talk about it.
Slick. Let's
Bungo's jaws just hanging open and staring at Slick.
All right, you two. This is my idea that I have. Because Kunlun wasn't here. Okay. Let's mesh some of Qualish's brain with Kunlun. He likes that.
Oh shit.
No. After I saw what happened last time.
What do you mean? Do you mean to do more surgery upon me, Slick?
Will it take care of my bad eye?
I mean,
Because I've been trying to re-erect that perception problem ever since the first surgery.
if you think Slick is good at all this machinery things and magic, this was the brain that invented all of it. And what would that piece of brain do for you?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Now that you said that, I don't feel comfortable giving Kunlun that sort of intellect. I mean, just thinking
Slick.
No.
Slick.
No.
Listen, Slick.
Nope.
Am I the captain or am I not the captain? Do you want to
You are
walk
the
plank?
captain. So give us some directions because I'm not doing any more surgery on Kunlun.
I'll give you a direction. It's to
But
walk to the end of that
Slick-
plank and jump off the ship.
Kunlun,
Now,
run off the ship.
Slick,
No, I do not want to, but I am intrigued by this idea of
let
more
me.
brain being added to my any like
No.
taps.
This is gonna turn into Abomination Horror Fest Film
Slick.
Festival. Let's not.
It's already an abomination horror fest. especially with you and your
That is
last
very
night's
true.
festivities.
He speaks truth, or she speaks truth. She is very, very wise.
Hey, you're not even talking about Morden like that. He's got feelings.
Let me just. I'm going to say something, Slick. Don't interrupt me.
Yes, Lick, don't interrupt. I'm sure it's going to be very
You're
wise.
the only one I know that has ever done any kind of surgery like that. And you are the master of that surgery. If you were to maybe put a piece of that brain in Kunlun, and it unlocks everything that Qualish knew when he was sane. Imagine the information that you could get out of it, and that it would make you the master of
Sephora needs a new
your
skill, manipulation.
kind.
I
skill.
I try and like help him out. Like, imagine all that knowledge that you could do with the experiments, the choices.
They're definitely feeding the feral goblin frenzy. That is for sure.
I mean, if not, I'm going to pick
No!
that head
No,
and I'm
I'm
going to sell it
the one
to
that
one
knows
of your...
about the eternal alchemy around here, and I'm telling you that the risks outweigh the rewards. I will not discuss this any further. Bungo, if you need me, I'm going to be downstairs working on your goddamn dial.
He just
It's
walks
okay.
away. Slick just walks away.
We'll find an artificer to sell the head to. He'll do it.
I'd like to see you try!
That,
Great
like,
skin.
Just imagine what the head of Qualish will bring
And-
on the
and, like,
open market
Skrilla
for an
walks-
artificer of actual worth.
Skrilla walks past Slick, and Skrilla goes, "What is this about a brain? And Kunlun?"
Yes, do your cleric thing on this head. We need to save it.
Oh, you need me to preserve it, of course. Allow me. I will take it down below and make sure it's taken care of.
Thank you.
Of course.
And
I-
and wipe the lipstick off of it. I don't know what happened.
There's no lipstick on it.
Whatever that goblin did with it, I don't want to know, but just clean it up.
Goblin
Maybe a
has-
little blush, you know.
You guys have about maybe 3 hours of daylight left. The anchor is being pulled up. Kunlun eventually finds you, Zephora. Captain, what course shall we set sail for?
Find the islands called the Shakers. We're headed there now.
The Shakers.
The Shakers.
I shall consult the maps that we have.
Oh,
map.
here. Take this map. See if we can match it to anything on the records we have.
Of course, I'll take it to the navigation table and see what we can find.
Oh, and make a note on this island. There's a treasure here,
Of
guarded
course,
by a young dragon,
of course, Captain.
and the trail starts at a large statue that we made.
I shall construct the map, Captain.
Thank you. A good shipmate that listens to me. It's awesome.
You guys have the rest of the evening. Anything else you guys want to do before another long rest?
Um,
Oh, Slick,
I'm
you're
gonna
going to work
make-
on
I'm
the
gonna make
dial.
like
I'll
a-
say Bungo will eventually come find you since you're working on the dial.
yeah, I'm gonna make like I'm gonna take some ink and everything, use my sleight of hand, and I'm gonna make a poster. Okay, for sale. The complete head of Qualish, the preserved head of Qualish, to all known skillful artificers. Inquire with the Red Tide, the captain of the Red Tide, and I'll draw like a little head of Qualish, like in a jar. Like,
I love that you think that I'm not a petty player and that I'm not going to use this against you later when you're talking about it.
oh no, it's
He knows. He knows.
I know you've already
Okay,
done
good.
things to me.
Good. Because when you're on your deathbed, you're like, come help me! I'm going to be like, maybe not.
No, the best thing is you wiping my head all over a wall.
Yeah.
Be like, time for another blackout. Here we go.
That's right. I don't know what happened.
No,
You just wake up
son.
suddenly before his head. And then Mordane's like, what have you done? And then he's like, oh, wait. The body's still good?
Oh, that's dark.
The body's-
Hey, Skrilo, come cast
Yeah.
Repose.
Gentle repose on this thing. And then you could put like a battery box in the back of it.
Dear
Oh
Lord.
my god, it's hysterical. It absolutely kills me, Smalls. Kills me. Anybody else want to do anything? Slick, you want to work on the dial?
Yes,
Now that you've got the Power Stone?
Yes.
And do we remember what Bungo wants the dial to do again?
It's to counteract wild magic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if you
right.
want to just negate it or if you want it to go to like a positive or if it's a negative or like I don't know how you want to.
That's
Yeah,
OP. We're only 5th level.
Well, no,
Well, I
think-
mean, it would be like
it-
once per long rest. It wouldn't be.
yeah. It'd be a singular effect, and I actually like that idea. But I need to give me an Arcana roll to infuse the dial with the Power Stone.
Come on, I like seeing you fall down a mountain. You're gonna ruin
That
the
was-
whole game for me.
That was pretty funny. Rolling a natural one on a
No.
simple
It was so great,
levitation spell. Epic.
Ah! Oh my
16
god, I
plus
couldn't
6.
roll. What's the percentage of rolling like 4 4s in a row? Like seriously,
I mean,
that's lotto numbers.
yeah, that's definitely lotto numbers. That's pretty bleak. And they were manually rolled with your dice. That's even more bleak.
Yeah, that wasn't even D&D Beyond. Which if it was D&D Beyond, I'd go, it's D&D Beyond. It's all their fault. But
right.
it was my shitty dice.
Slick, you're able to infuse the Power Stones into the dial system that you've built, which allows the machinations and the magic to kind of coincide and work properly. The Power Stones are the source of the magic. The dial then expresses a magical kind of like field effect. So there's two things that this dial is kind of limited to. The possessor of the dial and anybody within 10 feet of the dial once per day can allow a re-roll of a casting roll.
Okay.
That way it still leaves it up to random chance a little bit in case it rolls bad again. But, you know, it's a great way where, you know, Bungo can have this thing on him and like use it as a means to start, you know, challenging the idea of wild magic. I love it. I think that works perfect.
Cool.
Mordane, anything you want to work on before the long rest?
I want to sit and meditate.
Okay.
So I don't remember anything that happened the night prior. But does something feel different?
Something definitely feels different. You feel like the connection with your current patron feels fuzzy. It feels quiet to you. And surrounding the idea of your magic is this persistent laughter and this sense of somebody on the periphery of your memory whispering chaotic notions and kind of whispering magic that is based on chaos and anarchy. A new voice, a voice you haven't heard before. It changes the color of your magic as your Eldritch Blast hands flare with magical light. The colorations are more of a marbled green and blue. Your sense of the cold, deep ocean is more of a sense of, rather than its mystery, it's more about the chaos that the ocean offers up those that aren't true believers. You feel yourself echoing whispered words that feel like a new voice is attempting to connect to you.
I will find a quiet, recluse area and meditate.
Okay. You set into your long rest via meditation in a private area.
A
Slick is
short
working-
rest. it
Slick is working on the dial. Well, Zafar, what are you doing with your evening? What are you working on? Kunlin is currently charting the maps. Bungo is making the evening's meal down below after Slick was working on the dial. What do you think Zephora spends her evening doing?
Making an elaborate trap.
For a very angry fire giant?
No. For someone that might want to try to take Qualish's head. Just in case.
Yeah, I'll say Skrilla returns the head with gentle repose cast on it, and he's made a little glass and tin canister for it to sit in, and kind of, brings it back up to you. You put it in the captain's quarters with you on a trap. What would it, as a rogue, what skill set would you use to set a elaborate trap? Would it be sleight of hand or deception?
Probably maybe both.
Well, give me sleight of hand to see how well you set the trap, and then I'll have you give me a deception that will establish the DC for the trap.
So where's my sleight of hand? Still not the greatest roll, but 18.
18's actually pretty good. It's good enough to give you advantage on your deception check. So now give me advantage, or give me deception with advantage.
Okay, so that's going to be. Sorry, I had to count. 25.
25. That is the DC. If anyone attempts to steal Qualish's head, they would have to get an investigation of 25 or higher to be able to detect the trap. In order to disarm the trap, they would need a sleight of hand of a DC or 20 or higher to actually disarm the trap and steal the Qualish head. And we can say you place it in your captain's quarters as a permanent means of protection for the next 10 days of travel until you have to give it to Skrilla to do gentle repose on it yet again.
Okay.
With that, everybody busy into the evening doing their thing. We are back aboard the Red Tide. Kunlun charting the course. Mordain in possible meditation of a new patron. Slick crafting the first magical item to counteract wild magic whenever a casting roll is made, and was Zephora tinkering away at a trap inside, and of course the gentle smell of Bungo's food being cooked for the evening. That's where we're going to finish tonight. You guys go ahead and linger so we can talk about the schedule. Everyone, thank you for coming out and watching. Really appreciate it. And we will be back next week. Remember, be safe, be kind, and don't forget, everyone, play a game. Good night, everybody.